zone. It's okay, it's their private. And I'll just cross here. I'll show you another one that's even more stricter than that. This one says restricted area, authorized access only. See, authorized access only. So that's how it is. See, there's a truck going by here. I'll just show you what. He waved at me. He's someone from Asia. It says report here, right here. Emergency, and that's a Canadian railway line there. And so in case there's issues, you can report and stuff. So that's just how society is. A lot of emphasis on privacy and just crossing the railway line here. There's someone here coming, running. I'll just step outside so that he can run along. And the trucks are driving by. That Asian guy said hi to me again. They are more. Some of them are more friendly because they are more like in touch with human nature and stuff. And they're very ambitious and stuff because they are new immigrants and stuff like that. And they're working hard to take care of their families and stuff. And this is my friend. Hello, how you doing? Good morning. He's just doing a stop sign right there. There's a truck coming right there. I just want to show you. See how the stop sign works. See, it's a temporary stop sign, and then that truck will come and see. It stops right there. See, so this guy is like just doing. It's a temporary stop sign because there's construction ahead. I will show you when we get there. Maybe you can already see. Now the interesting thing is the guy that's doing the stop sign is a low-paid job, and you can see it's by someone who's brown or black or like from Asia or Africa or something like that right there. And but I'll go show you the people that are making high-paid jobs and that are having or getting the high-paid jobs and stuff. So you can see there. So you can see it's see there now. There's a temporary stop sign is working right there. Truck is waiting. The vehicle is passing by. Anyways, so I'll go show you that. And this is a port of Halifax right there. What's there you had? All right, let me go show you exactly what happens. Okay, see, look, listen and leave. Look, listen and leave. Look, listen and leave. All kinds of business, good business here. And then there's someone here running. Good morning. Good morning. He's running. So you can see that. Now watch carefully. See the community or the culture and the skin color of the people here that are making high money and a lot of big jobs here. See. Good morning, folks. How are you doing?
Hey, buddy, how are you?
Good morning. You guys are doing a good job.
Thank you.
Hey, if you ever get a chance, please visit Kenya in Africa. I'm from East Africa. Oh yeah. What's your name? Since you're going to Africa. What's your name? John. All the best to you and your families, guys. And it's a good thing you're doing a good job taking care of business and the environment. All the best to you. Oh, John, if you ever get to Kenya, my name is Simba. You can find me there.
Yeah, there you go.
or you can visit Barack Obama's family. They are my neighbors. They are my neighbors out there. Have a good day. So, we had a laugh and a chat there. So you notice they're from a specific community, see, or a specific specific skin color. And this here mentioned this is a mask. The mask that is from I don't know 10 days or like Italy. I'll show you this too. This is a truck. That's why there's like stuff on the other side. And I come through. See, but look at the ones that are having the high paid jobs. See the person in the truck right there. See. Good morning. Oh, he's not friendly. Look there. It's a Thai job, see, but they're doing a good job, and see, so they're just doing construction of the railway and stuff. But the ones doing the low-paid jobs, they're African or from someplace in Africa, and they're not so friendly because they're probably not so happy to be out in the sun in the morning. And you can see here, this is a low-paid job too, which is like the person doing the stop. And look who's in the vehicle, a person from Africa, see? See, I see him, I can talk to him. I can talk to him instead. Hey. Hello, are you from Africa?
Yeah, I'm from Africa.
What part of Africa?
I'm from Nigeria.
Nigeria. Which community in Nigeria?
Where do you know Nigeria?
Because there's Igbo, there's Yoruba, there's Ewe in Ghana, there's Shanti. I am from Kenya, and there's a Kalenjin. There's
You are from Swahili?
yeah, I speak Swahili. Jambo, habari yako?
I don't speak Swahili.
You know, but at least you know one word in Swahili. Hakuna matata. Yeah. Anyway, nice to see you, and all the best to you and your family. I like the way you have a job here, and you're doing a good job and stuff. Yeah.
You start out here?
Yeah, I stay here for 25 years now. I live here 25 years. I came in the year 2000, and this is 2025 now.
So when was the last time you visited home?
I used to visit every year. My mom is 86, and good morning. And she's about 90, so I would go and help her and stuff,
Oh, good.
and care for her. Sometimes I would go 6 months, 3 months, or maybe sometimes I went 3 years. She has a farm there, so I go and help her.
So how do you manage when you go? Who pays for your rent here? If you go for
I figure I have my own business. I do projects, so like I do community projects instead of working for a company here and stuff like that. If you start your own business, then you can be independent and you can be able to be sovereign, like your own king, and do your own business. Does that make sense? And then I hire people, youth from Africa, and they help me with the community projects. But you can do anything. You can have a trucking company like this. You can have. All right. I'll let you go. Have a good day. All right. Yeah. See. Now he has to close the window and stuff like that. But he's stepping out maybe to talk to me a little more. Yeah. So you can do that, and also like see someone at the back there.
no, that's my supervisor.
All right, she's just resting. So you can.
My truck, there's a camera there.
Right. Oh yeah.
There's some audio there, so some things I would like to
Talk about.
about it.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
That's why I have 8 minutes before.
Oh yeah. Are you in social media? Stay in touch with me.
Yeah, maybe
Yeah.
I can get your
Yeah,
contact.
sure. Either Facebook or whatever you want.
Maybe your phone number is it?
Yeah,
okay
sure.
with
My
you?
phone number is 902.
902
Yeah, 902. 906
906
0045.
0045.
Yeah, and my name is Simba. Yeah, Simba.
Simba,
Yeah.
as a lion?
Yeah, Simba like Lion King. Yeah, does that make sense? So let's chat. You can meet for coffee or something like that, and
Okay.
just have a conversation and stuff.
Okay, good for you.
All right. What's your name?
My name is Carlo.
Carlo. What does that mean in your language?
He's a chief prince.
Chief. All the best, my brother.
Okay.
Appreciate that. He made me laugh. See? So, I told you about something called, what was that? Privacy, see? So there's security in the vehicle. See. Good morning. See that lady? She gets that job because she's low class, so something called A7. Oh, it's called servitude. So it's just hires. And the other gentleman was from Nigeria in West Africa, and he had to step out of the vehicle. He said there's a camera and everything there, and there's some things that he could say or not say or whatever. See. So, anyways, it's something called privacy, which protects both the port right there, but it also protects some of the injustices that have been done for humanity. It's like you just try to shut it into into whatever. Anyways, so Anyways, anyone who's willing, someone who's willing to listen. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you doing?
Fine, thank you.
Good. How often do you go for a walk?
Oh, every day.
Every day?
Yeah, every day.
And what's your name?
Fred.
Fred. How many years have you been living in Halifax now?
Oh, many years.
How many years? Like how many generations of your family?
I don't know how many generations.
Okay.
But I'm in my 70s.
Oh yeah, my name is Simba. I'm also getting there. I'm in my 60s now, and I'm
Oh.
from East Africa, Kenya.
Oh, Kenya.
Yeah, so if you ever get a chance, let your family visit Kenya and stuff, and travel the world. There's so many good things. I used to travel a lot. Now I'm graying, so like I'm starting to take it easy a little bit. You know how it is, eh? So all the best to you and your family.
And you too, sir.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
And it's a beautiful day, eh?
It is beautiful.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
How do you find retiring here? And
Are you recording me?
yeah, I'm just doing it for my mother. She's 86,
oh.
so I share stories with her so that the young ones can show it to her.
Oh.
That way she can see that I'm okay and I'm in the community talking to people and I'm going for my run and stuff. And then it makes her feel like Canada or Nova Scotia and people of Halifax are caring and stuff. Does that make
Okay.
sense? Yeah.
Have a good day.
You too, sir. I just want to show you this too. See that? It's a cup from a coffee shop, and it's going into the drain. Going into the drain. See, I don't know if I can remove it. So let's see if I can remove it and stuff, and show you properly. See, the cup is from Camp Day, Tim Hortons. It's a Tim Hortons cup right there. And I try to pick some garbage when I'm out on my. Good morning, sir. When I'm out on my run, see, that gentleman doesn't want to talk to me, but that's all right. He probably covered his ears and stuff like that. So I picked that cup from Tim Hortons right there. And I wait for these guys to go. See, wait for them to go. Good morning. It's a beautiful day, eh? They're not that friendly, but at least they said hi and stuff. So that's a construction company right there. You can see that, and construction company and stuff like that. See, all right. So anyways, I picked this cup here because there's a reason. I want to talk about this company called Tim Hortons. See, Tim Hortons. They sell about 5 million cups of coffee and another 5 million cups of tea. Just coffee and tea alone. Let's talk about coffee and tea. They have other products like sandwiches and all kinds of other stuff, and donuts and Timbits and stuff like that. But this company sells 5 million cups of coffee a day. For some of it is from Kenya, East Africa, and other places in the world, Colombia and Ethiopia and stuff like that. See, and places like that. See, and while we are 5 million cups of coffee a day, see, but their garbage is ending up on the street. See, look at that. See, Tim Hortons there. The garbage is ending up on the street. So it's probably part of the responsibility of the company, and part of the responsibility of whoever buys that coffee to care about something called the environment. So that it's a healthy place to live in. But I mentioned that there's privacy, there's policy, and then there's something called policing. So I want to show you that. Right here is a police station across here. You can see the vehicle there, the police station. You can see other police vehicles there and supervisors on duty and stuff like that. Because their motto is to serve and protect. See, serve and protect. But they are serving, and they're doing a good job serving the community and protecting and stuff. And they are well paid and well remunerated, and they cruise around in expensive vehicles and stuff like that. So it seems like they're doing a good job, but it's mainly protecting and serving a particular community. See, not necessarily the whole community. They have brutality to other communities and stuff like that. See, so it's the same way with this company, Tim Hortons. See, this is promoting a camp for children, which looks nice. and bring some more profit. They look to be seen to be doing something good, in their business or in the community. I'll show you another thing here. See, this is another garbage thing from the same company. Just here, I'll pick it up. See, I'll show you this one. This is also from the same company. This is a coffee cup right there, see? And you can see it's from Tim Hortons, same Tim Hortons company right there. Anyways, I'm just showing you that organizations or companies or like families and individuals can do much better, see, in caring about the environment. See, we have nice technology and there's a fire system here to make sure it is safe. But I want to show you this. See that? I don't know if you can see that. It's a cigarette box here. See, and I had mentioned that it said no smoking at the park and stuff like that, but it says Canadian Fuel. This company is called Canadian Fuel, F-U-L. See, you can see, but there's garbage here. I'll show you here. I can't pick it all. There's a lot of it, but this is another cup for Tim Hortons. See, this one is also Tim Hortons. See, right there. See, it's another cup from Tim Hortons. See, and this garbage ends up on the street, and other plastic like this. See, you can see like a black plastic and stuff like that. But this area is they have like heavy security here, and they have lots of police sitting in vehicles. It's not their job to pick up garbage. There's another group or wherever there to pick up garbage and stuff. I show you here. There's a bottle. See, this is a company called Smiling Goat, and they have a coffee shop here too. But I want to show you this. See that? See this one? See this one? It's about to go into the garbage. See, into the drain. So I picked it up because like it's about to go into the drain. See, and so here we go. See, and then this is a plastic Gatorade, what do you say, a juice plastic container and stuff. It was just about to go into the drain. There's more here. You see that? This is a company for a food from a restaurant or something, and this is like another plastic here, and from a food establishment or something like that. Well, but this is look at the businesses. Look at that's a farmer's market right there. It's meant to be like a healthy eating area. Hey, and this gentleman here is keeping healthy, running, and there's business. There are tourists right there. It looks like a nice place, and everything is. We are called Nice Country. That's a DHL company right there. It looks good. I mentioned about privacy. See, you can see the border police is right here. See that? This is Canadian Border Police. It's a vehicle for the Canadian Border Police. See? I don't even want to go there because like it says Border Watch right here. See? So Border Police. See, and there it has the emblem of the Queen. See right there. See, power, and here it has right there is a Canadian flag, and it's a nice vehicle. See, here it says. My number plate says Canada's Ocean Playground, Nova Scotia. That's a number plate and license here, and so you can. So there's a lot of investment in something called privacy, protecting the interests of colonialism or of corruption, all of capitalism. So these are things that are used to control a place like this. See. You can see here that the numerals are those numerals. See that numeral? It's either I don't know, some kind of Roman Greek or whatever it is. I don't know what that is called. Where they use like V's and M's and stuff like that for numbers. That did not come from here, Canada. No, it came from somewhere else. See, and besides that, I'll just mention that. I'm going to cross the road here a little bit and cross over. So it says here push button on turning So I push it, and then some kind of light comes on. See the light comes on right here. I don't know if you can see it. See, and then I can cross the street. There's hardly any vehicles anyway, but just it's good to be safe. You never know here. I got hit by a vehicle two times here. See, one was intentional. He's just like, what is black man doing crossing the street and stuff? See, and then the person hit me with a vehicle. See, what the first time was in a place called Truro here in Nova Scotia, and the second time was here in Halifax. The one in Truro was not intentional, and then the one in Halifax was intentional. See, this is a beautiful national site. It's called Pier 21. Pier 21, and if you can see here, and you can see the Canadian flag right here. See, and this Pier 21 is where most of the immigrants came from to Halifax, Nova Scotia. And I'm looking. There's a garbage. I go through this stuff right there. Good morning. I did see, and just before that, I'll take the garbage here to this lady called Ruth Goldboom. see, and let her touch it. See, this lady called Ruth Goldboom. See, you can see there's a box there that she used to travel and stuff, and her shoes right there and stuff. So, and this is at the Halifax boardwalk. See, you can see right there. See, so I'm at the beginning of the Halifax boardwalk, and it says there it's also for people. There's for people with disabilities. There's access there. It looks like a good system and everything. I'll sit here a little bit with Ruth Golden. Here, this I'll show you here. Like this is Ruth Golden. See, she's from Atlantic Jewish Council. See, so they are commemorating. She lived in 1923 to 2012. See, so I sit with her for a bit, and then I'll tell you the story. She was born in a place called Cape Breton, and this is a lady called Ruth right here. You can see people here running and stuff like that, and tourists and good stuff like that. Anyway, so Ruth was born in Cape Breton, and she helped in establishing part of this area and the heritage. So she's honored for that. See, so do stuff that will bring honor to your family, to your community, to your culture, and preserves the good for humanity. Good morning. Preserves the good for humanity and stuff. See, so all kinds of things anyway. All right, let's go to read the story of Ruth here. So I had to sit there with Ruth. Hi Ruth, how are you doing? So that's Ruth right there, statue of Ruth. See, and remember, there's also like for people that follow religion. I don't follow religion, but there's a story about Ruth in the Bible and stuff. See, and but anyway, Ruth, same Ruth here, similar Ruth. She was born in Cape Breton to a Jewish immigrant parent who had fled Tsarist Russia. Ruth Goldberg was a legendary community volunteer leader and fundraiser. When she learned that Pier 21, then a shed on Halifax waterfront, had been the landing of almost 1 million immigrants to Canada between 1928 and 1971, she saw a unique opportunity committed to celebrating the journeys and contributions of immigrants, past, present, and future, to the multicultural fabric of Canada. And she embarked on a campaign to restore and commemorate this site, as chair of Pier 21 Society. And she mastered her characteristic passion and enthusiasm to spearhead a Canada-wide campaign, ultimately raising millions of dollars to restore and transform the site into Canada's National Museum of immigration at Pier 21. And 10 years later, it became Canada's sixth national museum. Sixth national museum. So here is honoring Ruth. We gratefully appreciate and support the generosity of the following donors. And then there's a whole list of companies here, including the Halifax Regional Municipality and Halifax Foundation and all these other things, okay? So, and it says, and many families and friends who helped to support this monument. And you can see there are people there reading the, also seeing that. And then there's tourists here taking pictures and stuff like that. Because many of the families passed through this spot here hundreds of years ago. And as you can see, it's the Canadian Museum of Immigration, Pier 21. Pier 21. Pier 21. All right, I'll throw this garbage here that I picked. They are organics and refundable and garbage. So where do I put this? I'll put it here. See, there's another Tim Hortons cup right there. But just one, just one. So I put the Tim Hortons cup there and the cigarette thing there. See, and just that helps like take good care of the environment. And then it says here, build a nation, Canadian heritage, multiculturalism. Through these doors have come come immigrants, and it's not easy to read this one because it's a little faded. Refugees, it's not well maintained really, but what to do. Refugees from every part of the world, often bringing with them a little more than hope and dreams of a better life for themselves and their children. History records that many of these citizens overcame hardships and often outright discrimination and hostility. It's normal. It happens here in Canada and in USA and many other places. Yet they endured settling the land, building communities, and forging links across this vast land. We, today's Canadians, owe much of their commitment, hard work, and loyalty. The heritage which they bequeath us is a unique multicultural nation committed to full and equitable participation as of individuals of all origins, bound together by citizenship and the common values of peace, respect, and diversity, and adherence to the rule of law. And this is the Honorable Hattie Fry, and she is an MP and Secretary of State, Multiculturalism and Status of Women. See, and this has helped to improve multiculturalism as one of the main policies here in Canada, and it helps to improve Canadian heritage, and because every other person and every other culture can contribute something to the improvement of humanity. But sometimes there's prejudice and a lot of racism. Hello, folks. How are you doing? See, they're not friendly. They don't want to talk to me. See, it just depends on how someone is raised. So it's just how it is. You just leave them alone because they want to benefit themselves and their families and stuff. It's just how it is. See? This is, and it looks like they want to practice multiculturalism, but it's only to benefit just a few people and stuff. Anyway, still, this is the Canadian Railways. Still, many communities, and including myself from Kenya, East Africa, continue to thrive here, even with all the prejudice and racism and injustices and economic and political or like military issues going on around the world and stuff. Anyway, so this is the Canadian Railways right here. It's an old train, and this is this is a high-paying job. Someone driving this truck here. Hello. Yeah. Hello. Good morning. I met you before. Hey, nice to see you. You work here?
I do, yeah.
How do you like?
The library. I used to
Yes. How do you like the air compared to the library?
It's alright. I miss you guys though.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
This is Fedro. Is it a little better for you and your family?
A little bit.
A little bit.
A little bit,
Yeah.
not much more, but
Yeah.
it's just different.
All right, I'll
Yeah,
come and
yeah.
visit it too. Then I come and
all right.
support you and like.
It's all right. Oh, you
but
don't need to
there's
do
so
that.
there's so just to
Yeah,
come and
this-
see and stuff.
It's
yeah.
all right.
Yeah, there's so many tourists. Eh?
There's so many tourists. Yeah, we
Is
get
it
a lot
busy
of-
season for you?
Yeah, it's kind of funny because it changes so much when there's cruise ships.
Oh yes, yes. Like
Which
like
is-
like thousands of people like coming
Thousands
in.
of people.
Yeah.
But if I, when I stayed around Halifax North before, I just didn't even know that there was
Like it's busy down here.
cruise ships like that. Like people were like, oh, you're from Halifax, or like you live in Halifax, you didn't know that. And I was
Yeah.
like, I don't know, I didn't think about it.
I know.
And
And
all of a sudden, I was like, oh my god.
yeah. Have you
Yeah.
been to the library before? After that and stuff.
A little bit.
A little
I
bit.
visited a couple times, not that many times, but.
All right.
here
How
and
long is
there.
your shift here today?
Till 5:45.
5:45.
I know. So
All right.
I can't make
Remind
it
me
by
your
6.
name.
Sarah.
Sarah. My name is Simba from Kenya.
Sigma,
Yeah,
yes.
nice to meet you.
Okay,
All the
I
best,
remember
and
meeting you a long time ago,
nice to see
yeah.
you and everything. All the day
Yeah.
in your job and everything.
Thanks for saying hi.
Hey, always, yeah. Are you Acadian?
No.
Okay, I see you have Acadian
yeah.
there.
I just went to the festival.
Oh yeah, where was it?
Yeah. In it's like between Digby and Yarmouth, kind
Oh
of.
yeah.
Yeah, I just happened upon it.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Thought
I
it
was
was
just
cool.
reading about multiculturalism there.
My colleague's Acadian, so I thought I would show her.
All right. I have a question.
Yeah.
Do you think multiculturalism works? Does it help? Does it what?
say that again?
Multiculturalism, because I was reading about it
boy.
right there. Does it work? Does it help and stuff?
I
Well,
mean,
what do you think?
I think it depends what you think the word means. I think there's
Right.
a lot of different people,
Yeah.
and we all are here, and we're all
Yeah.
living. So,
Yeah.
yeah, it works. I think that there's things we can do as people when we live with people that are different from each other
Yes.
to just like fucking be like more gentle with each other and realize that we're coming from different places. But I think that's true whether you're from the same culture or different culture.
Yes.
But definitely people when you know that you're with so many people that come from such different mindsets and experiences and places and needs and dreams and stuff like that, just like remember that people have different ways of living and,
Yeah,
and needs
different ways of living and culture.
not necessarily
and
different values, but just like different dreams. Like some people, like what does success look like to different people? What does like love and family look like to different people? It's all different. So
It is.
Yeah,
It is.
I think
What's
we can
your
be nicer
role
to each
here?
other.
What's your role here in the museum?
Genealogy research.
Oh, that's a good area.
Yeah.
I'll pop in and I want to visit it just to share it with. I have a little daughter. She's in Cape Breton. She lives with
Yeah.
her mother there, and I want to try and get her to come here, and I could bring her here, and then she can understand a lot of the culture and history and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because like
that's
her
something we
mom,
can
her
start
mom is Aboriginal, and
Yeah.
so it's nice for her to be able to make those connections. And
Yeah, of
I'm
course.
from Africa, Kenya,
Yeah.
and so like she can understand these things even when she's young. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
Others
absolutely.
because they stay in the reserve or the community there, and they don't